Each year, students from all around the world come to BYU and live in the foreign language housing. Reporter Arielle Harrison shows us how these students grow and benefit from this eye-opening experience.
I lived in this housing because I wanted to improve my language skills and really have practice every single day.
I wanted to learn Spanish. I had taken some introductory classes and I just loved the language and I just wanted to get an immersion experience.
Giselle Jimenez, a graduate student here at BYU, speaks Spanish fluently. After spending a summer in Spain, you may think that's where she picked it up.
I found that I learned even more Spanish while I lived in the foreign language housing due to the language facilitators, the natives in each apartment.
Alana Autry, a current RA in the foreign language complex and former resident of the Spanish house, had a similar experience.
I learned my Spanish here, for sure. I did go to Mexico, and yeah, I was able to talk to everybody. I actually learned more here than I did in Mexico.
Each apartment has a language facilitator, also known as LFs. The LFs are natives from countries all over the world that speak the language of the particular house. Their job is to initiate conversations and keep them going among the roommates.
Sunday through Thursday, we had dinners together from 6 to 7 o'clock, and we only spoke the language of your house, so mine was Spanish, and you also only spoke your language in each apartment throughout 24 hours, 24/7.
After dinner, each apartment has a nightly devotional where they practice religious vocabulary through songs and spiritual messages.
It's amazing how you can become such close friends with people and you are growing together and learning through another language because you both are struggling and becoming better together.
However, living in a house where you can't speak your native language does have its challenges.
You never can turn your brain off. It's different than just learning and living on your own.
At first, it was pretty hard. I remember my first dinner, they asked me to say the prayer, and I was like, I don't even know how to bless the food in Spanish yet. But within a few weeks, I was able to speak to everyone and felt comfortable enough, and they were really helpful and really nice.
Everyone in each apartment speaks English, but the only time English is allowed is at church.
We had a ward together, and there was 8 languages combined to make our ward, and our sacrament meetings were done in English, and our reciting priesthood were done in English, but our Sunday schools were done in each of our individual languages.
During fall and winter semester, the foreign language housing offers 8 different languages for students, such as Hebrew, Japanese, and Russian.
I felt that my language improved tremendously, even more so than in another country.
Seriously, the best experience I've ever had at BYU. It's definitely worth it. If you want to learn a language or maintain your language, this is a place to be.
Foreign language housing at BYU offers students a unique experience that not only cultivates language learning, but fosters lifelong friendships. Arielle Harrison, BYU Weekly.